Hey, you guys. Welcome to my new podcast, Damn Girl with Victoria Ashley. And it's your gracious host with the most, Victoria Ashley. Now, tonight, I'm going to do my very first episode in the comfort of my room because I wanted it to be a little bit intimate tonight. And, we family now, so let's talk about it. Now, my first episode is called Bitch Be Humble. This takes place or starts in 2005. Your girl here, 19-year-old. Picture it, fine as fuck. I mean, I'm bomb now, but I was super duper uber fine then. And boobies was just right, no stretch marks to fupa. That ass was like pow pow pow. I mean, your girl was fly. Had a little coin in my pocket, going to school, traveling. Me and my friends are having the best times of our lives. We finally free, we grown now. Everything was going smoothly, sure. And in the midst of all of this, I honestly never thought I really wanted children. And maybe I thought I'd probably be a one and done type chick because I grew up with a bunch of brothers and sisters, and me being the oldest, I had to be the surrogate parent. So I was like, fuck all that. Babies ain't for me. However, at 19, you're not really paying attention to the dumb shit you're doing either. So let's get into story and karma and shutting the fuck up and all of that good stuff. So it's 2005, like I said, your girl's bomb, yes indeed. And me and my friend and my cousin, we all are becoming more close and stuff. My cousin that came down from Louisiana and she was doing her thing in Sac, so everybody was bonding real good. We were enjoying life like normal teenagers would. So one day, my cousin calls me and she's like, hey, I'm pregnant. So I'm just like, okay, she's fucking up the gang, but whatever. She's still my cousin, so, it is what it is. And I congratulated her and was like, yeah, girl, yay, hey. But in my mind, I was like, you dumb bitch, you dumb bitch. So then not too long ago after that, I've gotten used to the idea of her being pregnant. So I'm like, okay, she can come back in the crew whenever she feels she ready to or whatnot. A week or so later, my best friend calls. And yep, she tells me the same thing. I'm pregnant. Now, my reaction to her was totally different than my cousin. My cousin is my cousin. I'm see you when I see you, whatever the case may be. But bitch, we're best friends, okay? We're supposed to be outside together forever. If I'm outside, you're outside. If you're outside, I'm outside. What are you doing? Why are you giving up this to change some Pampers? What do you mean? We're 19. Not only did I lightweight go off because I'm like, bitch, you're leaving me by myself. I laughed at her ass. I mean, laughed. I really was laughing at her. Damn, I was a mean little bitch. But I did laugh at her. And I really was like, girl, you are doing the most. So, fast forward. I am trying to live my best life by myself in these streets. But because I'm not the type of person who likes to go anywhere by themselves, I'm pretty much stuck in a house. And I'm mad because these bitches is just pregnant and glowing and trying to be moms. So a few months pass. I'm just like, you know what? Everybody somehow is getting pregnant. It's in the water. For shits and giggles, let me just go ahead and take a test. Went to Planned Parenthood, thought nothing of it. I didn't think I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I've been cool. Go in there, use the bathroom, pee in the cup. Now, when I picked up my sample, a piece of my hair had fell into the cup from my head. And I was like, oh man, I hope I don't fuck shit up and mess up the DNA or nothing like that. Again, I'm 19. Again, stupid little bitch. So I wait for them to call my name, and they call me in, and I had a black doctor, so I'm like, oh yes, this is about to go down. So it's about to give me good news. I go home and I can go fuck somebody else. I've been changed. I promise y'all, I've been changed. So she calls me in and we're having a conversation and she was like, well, congratulations, you're pregnant. And I'm like, say what, bitch? And she was like, yeah, you're pregnant. And I'm like, no, see, I knew this would happen. And so I started explaining to her, a whole ass doctor, that the reason why my test was positive is because a piece of my hair fell in the sample, and that's probably what happened. She looked at me like most black mothers look at her kids when they do or say some dumbass shit, like, are you fucking kidding me? And so she entertained me. She was like, you know what? Go ahead, take another test. Like, you bitch, go ahead. Let's see if your hair do anything this time. So I go and I take the test, yes, because I'm stubborn like that. And I take that test. Sure enough, again, she's congratulating me. So this time I accept it. And I'm like, ugh, what the fuck? Like, first thing that came in my head, like, these bitches' fault. Because if they wasn't getting pregnant, then I wouldn't got pregnant. They spreading their little pregnant diseases around, you stupid whores. So I take the longest walk home ever, which is usually a 10-minute walk. Took me about an hour because I was in zombie mode. I was just like, what the fuck? There's a kid in me? What? They was all excited when they announced they shit. I was not excited at all. I was terrified. I thought about what the fuck I was gonna do and how all my player points was gonna go down. Like, I'm about to be somebody's mama. My cool points down. I was the player of the year. Now I'm about to just be a participant. So, fast forward. I go and do my first ultrasound. And I find out that I am way further along than I thought. I thought I was like a few weeks. Turns out I'm like 3 months. Which, not only am I pregnant, but I'm further along than both of these bitches. Come on now. If that ain't karma, if that wasn't the biggest slap in the face, like, that's the moment I learned to be humble. Like, girl, what? And you was talking mad shit, laughing in these bitches' faces. Now here you are, not only pregnant, but further along. So you've been pregnant before they was pregnant. You started this shit, you bitch. So I hesitate and I wait to tell these bitches because I damn sure wasn't about to let them laugh at me after I laughed at them the way I laughed at them. So I finally do get the news and I tell everybody and all that good stuff. Now it becomes a whole nother situation because everybody wants to know who the father is. I mean, everybody was on their Maury shit. Does he got glasses? It was like playing Guess Who. Seriously, do he got glasses? No. Bleep, 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 bleep. Is he black? Yes. Okay, we keep these 4s up, take them other ones down, boop, boop, boop. It was like that. It was, who's the father? Now, I was hushed, look, like I didn't say shit because honestly, I didn't know. I know around the time that I got pregnant, there were 2 people I know for sure I had sex with. And I mean, not for sure I had sex with, but you know what I mean. Like, I know those people were right there in that time frame. One person I had sex with a condom. The other person I did not. Now, I ain't know much, obviously, because the bitch was pregnant for a long ass time without realizing it. But I did know if I use a condom with somebody, right, I can't get pregnant. So I thought. So my baby is 6 months now, and I'm like, you had your father. Your son deserves the same chances. It's only fair. You can't take that right away from him. So, you know, I had to do my whole little search for this person. And so when I contacted him, it was like a whole bunch of hypotheticals, ifs, maybes, possibles, you know, not really saying this, yo baby, he got your eyes. Nah, I ain't about to play myself like that. I've already learned to be humble. So, you know, everything's a hypothetical. Maybe, sort of, kind of, I don't know. I'm just letting you know. So we go forth and we take a paternity test. A few weeks later, I get the phone call that there's a zero chance that he's the father. So I'm confused. Like, now I understand why bitches run a backstage at the Maury shit. Like, what? Big nigga, what? I can't believe this. So I'm sitting here like, anybody else is way too far off for me to consider. Mind you, I never considered the man with the condom. Never, ever. And so my son turns 1, and we're at my cousin's house, and I'm uploading photos on MySpace. Yes, bitch, I'm that old. And I happen to go down my timeline, and I see the dude that I had sex with a condom. And in this picture was a throwback picture of him at his prom. And he got this stupid ass blank stare on his face. I turn around, look at my son, has the exact same stupid ass glare on his face too. And I double look, and I'm like, wait a minute. Ooh, is my mind playing tricks on me? I know this ain't what I think it is. So I call my cousin over, and I'm like, look at this. We started doing our detective shit, looking through this nigga's page and everything like that. And I'm just like, ain't no way. Because just last week, this nigga was trying to sell me Jordans for my son. This can't be the daddy, right? So after a while, we come to the conclusion, like, condom or no condom, you need to figure this out, because I don't know, this look way too real. And everybody who knows Torian and his dad, y'all know these people are twins. I don't know how I missed it. I did. Don't ask me. I wasn't paying attention. I was 19. So I called a family member up who happens to be close to him, and he calls him, and I promise you, not 5 seconds later, he's calling me. So the first time, I ain't gonna lie, I hesitated. I was like, oh, fuck no. And I did not answer that call. I looked at that motherfucker ring until it stopped ringing. But then he immediately called right back. And my son had just made noise, so it was just like, okay, you gotta put your big girl panties on. And that I did. And I answered the phone. Now, anybody who knows my son's dad knows how fucking loud this man is all the fucking time. But this phone call, he was like, I mean, it was damn near whisper the way he was talking, and we were trying to figure it out, get his situation situated. So then he asked me for photos of my son, and so I just started sending him everything, like, here, all angles, all day, night, whatever, filter, no filter, everything. Here you go. He calls me about 30 minutes later, and it's like, I showed my auntie and my mom the pictures. They say that's my son. So I'm just like, okay, you know, I still want you to know this is a possibility. I'm not putting this on you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get some clarity. That's it. We can go and do whatever we need to do. First thing he goes is like, hey, can you bring him here to see me? Sure enough, I'm like, why not? Let's see how this goes. So I take him out to Sacramento to visit, and the moment he takes Torian in, he's like staring at him, mesmerized, like he just could not take his eyes off of him. I took a few pictures and it was just like, damn, they have the same exact fucking face. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, oh my God, they got the same eye. Like, no, I don't, my son doesn't look like me. So he asked me, can I take him for a couple hours? Now, in most situations, bitches be like, who the fuck are you? I know, what the fuck, that's my baby. But something, it's this Pisces in me, and my spirit was like, let that happen. And sure enough, I let him go, and a few hours passed by. I'm not worried, I'm not flinching. He's texting me, so I know everything is okay. A few hours later, turn around, he comes back, and he brings my baby back. But he comes bearing gifts, and I mean a lot of gifts. And he's like, yeah, everybody's met him. We could just do the test just so we can make sure it's 100%, but this is my son. I'm like, okay. So we go ahead and start talking about the test. And I tell him, you know, we could pay for a test. If you want me to do it, I'll pay for it myself. You know, I just wanted to get it done. And he was like, no, he wants to go through the courts to make it legal. Now, I grew up with a father who paid child support. Okay, I've watched uncles, brothers, cousins, people go through these problems with child support. So I never wanted to put another black man through that. I really didn't, just because I see what it could do to men. And so I try to tell him, let's not go through the courts. Like, let's do it this way and we can get it solidified. You know, I'm not really looking for child support or anything. You can help when you can. He was like, no, I want to do it legally. And that's what we had to do. We had to go through the court system. And I tell him all the time, dude, I try to stop you. And he always tell me, man, no, you're a good baby mama. I should have listened to you. Whatever. Go to the courts. Sure enough, he's the father. Everything goes good, and you know, they have a good relationship. I am humble because it could have went differently for sure. My son, not to say that the other guy wasn't a good guy, because I think he's a great father from what I've seen, but what I do know is the circumstances would have been a lot different. And honestly, I'm glad it went out the way that it did, because my son is better for it. You know, his father does a lot. My son is about to graduate, go to college, already has his own condo. So hey, I definitely looked up, but I definitely learned to be humble and don't be talking shit, don't be judging people, don't be sitting here talking about people. Like, you never know when that shit can happen to you. So be humble. Like, I'm always humble. People give me compliments, I stay humble. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anybody does do anything for me, I understand you don't have to. So I'm gonna be humble, and I'm gonna be thankful, and I'm gonna be appreciative. I'm never gonna step out that. Now wait, let me stop fucking lying, because this time around I can laugh at bitches who get pregnant. See, because now we're older, and I fuck with my best friend all the time, which is how it started in the beginning. But this time I got back up because my tubes are gone. Like, not clipped, not burned, not tied. No, them motherfuckers is removed. Bye bye, so long, see you later, motherfuckers. That's where we at. So yeah, I can talk about bitches because we are older, and the more we age, the more these bitches want to be pregnant. And I'm just like, so y'all and y'all geriatric ass pregnancy out here having grandchildren. And yes, I do call babies from geriatric pregnancies grandchildren, because that's what the fuck you are. I told my best friend, when she has a baby, am I gonna be the great auntie or the great niece? I don't know which one I'm gonna be, but I know your old ass baby gonna come out with an SSI check already, and I don't understand why y'all wanna have these Benjamin Button ass babies. But you know, to each his own. And don't say, oh, karma's gonna get you your ass again, and blah, 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 blah. Again, this ain't 1962 where they used to use shoestrings to tie your shit up. My motherfucking doctor chopped, sliced, diced, threw that shit away, put it in a blender, mailed it off to China. It ain't here no more. You'll never find them motherfuckers again. My ovaries is protected. So, I want to say thank you guys for sitting and listening with my black ass for as long as y'all have, because y'all know I am crazy. And furthermore, I want y'all to tune in to the next episode entitled, Orange Ain't For This Black. I talk about prisons, women in prisons, and why the fuck Victoria can never go to one. So I want y'all to tune in. I hope to see y'all, and thank you again for tuning in to Damn Girl with Victoria Ashley. I hope to see y'all. I love y'all, and y'all can carry on.